I'm holding the thing that destroyed Rome, and in my other hand, the thing that might destroy us. Swords didn't destroy the Roman Empire. Not barbarians, not wars. What actually destroyed Rome was a decision no one noticed. It's hard to believe, but a Roman soldier could retire on just one silver coin. Then that money changed. Silently. Slowly. For the first time in history, a state robbed its own people by debasing its money. The Romans gave this a name, the death of the empire. And there came a moment in history when it took a wheelbarrow of money just to buy one loaf of bread. Rome's collapse took 500 years. So the real question is, will we learn from history, or will we suffer the same fate? I explain history's greatest heist in this video. The answers start now. How Rome's money collapsed, and why we're making the same mistake. When we think about the fall of Rome, the same scenes usually play in our minds. Barbarians attacking the city, legions falling apart, emperors being poisoned in their palaces. But empires don't just fall from outside blows. The real collapse always begins from within, and the most insidious enemy inside is often money itself. Rome didn't fall just because of wars, corruption, or bad emperors. The real cause was the collapse of its money. And the lesson from that story still holds true today, because no economy can play games with money and get away without paying the price. The golden age of Rome, the power of the denarius. For centuries, Rome's economy relied on a single coin, the denarius. Made of nearly pure silver, it was both the soldiers' pay and the people's trust. For a Roman, the denarius wasn't just metal, it was a symbol of faith in Rome itself. People trusted the money because they trusted the empire. But keeping an empire alive is expensive. Wars, roads, aqueducts, soldiers, all of it cost money. When revenues couldn't keep up, emperors took the easy but dangerous path. They watered down the money. Instead of raising taxes, they reduced the silver content in the denarius. At first, no one noticed, but over time, everyone did. Under Augustus, the coin was 95% silver. By the 3rd century, it was almost entirely bronze. People could feel it, literally, and in their wallets. As the value dropped, prices exploded. Soldiers demanded higher pay, merchants stopped accepting the coin, and barter returned. Trust vanished, and the economy collapsed. The century of chaos. After 235 AD, Rome descended into chaos. Wars, plagues, civil uprisings, emperors changed every few months. But the real crisis was in the treasury. Money had become worthless. Taxes were collected in devalued coins. Farmers abandoned their land, and trade came to a halt. The state turned to repression. Price controls, forced labor, even death sentences. None of it worked. Diocletian said, "Let's fix prices," and set maximums for thousands of goods. But when money is worthless, no law can hold prices down. The result? A booming black market and a dead economy. Eventually, Rome threw the denarius away. Constantine introduced the gold solidus, restoring a bit of stability. But it was too late. Rome had already rotted from the inside. Same story, different times. This isn't just Rome's story. The same script has played out again and again. After World War I, Germany printed money to pay the Versailles reparations. And what happened? By 1923, a loaf of bread cost 200 billion marks. People carried their wages home in wheelbarrows. Pensioners starved. And that economic collapse paved the way for Hitler's rise. In the 2000s, Zimbabwe, the government fired up the printing presses to cover its debts. Inflation spiraled so badly that prices doubled every single day. In the end, the people abandoned their own currency and turned to the US dollar. Same story every time. Let's just print a bit more money. No one will notice. But in the end, everyone pays, especially ordinary people. Today, the modern Roman Empire. The world looks different today, but the system is the same. In 1971, the US dollar was cut loose from gold. Now the dollar is backed only by trust. And just like Rome, governments kept spending, borrowing, and printing more. A dollar from 1971 is worth about $6 today. The coins look the same, but the value is gone. And once again, the same lie is told. This is growth. This is prosperity. But in truth, it's just inflation. This time, it's global. Rome's collapse ended an empire. Weimar's collapse wrecked a nation. Zimbabwe's collapse broke a region. But today, the whole world runs on the same system. Fiat money, massive debt, and central banks that print endlessly. That means the next collapse will be global. And just like in history, the bill won't be paid by the rich. It will fall on millions of salaried workers. 3 things Rome still teaches us. 1. Inflation isn't an accident. It's policy. It's a silent tax, the oldest trick in the book. 2. Real wealth isn't on paper. It's in land, skill, production, in what's real. 3. No stability lasts forever. Romans never believed their coins would become worthless. Germans never imagined paying billions for bread. Zimbabweans never thought their currency would vanish. But it all happened. Final word. Rome's fall reminds us of this. When money loses its value, it's not just the economy that collapses, it's society itself. Contracts stop meaning anything. Trade halts, governments lose authority. By the time the barbarians reach the gate, the empire is already dead inside. History might not repeat exactly, but if you don't understand it, it will crush you all the same.